The next day, I head south past Ho Chi Minh City and into the Mekong Delta. This fertile region is crisscrossed with hundreds of waterways. It's home to a floating food market where I'm heading to learn a Vietnamese classic that's essential to my culinary education. Inside this market is a lady who's a bit of a legend. She has a reputation for her broths. And if I'm going to get up to speed quickly, within a week, about Vietnamese cooking, the broth is the heartbeat. The broth queen, Mrs. Zi Hai, is a veteran. She's been selling her soup for 40 years, and today I'm rolling up my sleeves to work with her. Good morning.
Anh Gordon. Đầu bếp á.
Chef Luke Nguyen is here to help too.
So she's a master of broths.
She's the master of broths. So let's go check it out. Eh? The only way to do it is to get in there and do it yourself.
And we're all going to fit on that boat?
You are, and I am as well. Let's do it. It's a bit rocky.
Jesus.
You right?
Yep.
Zi Hai's boat is the equivalent of a market cafe, and her soup recipe is the ultimate in fast food. And now she's going to teach me how to make it.
So, the broth, where did the original recipe come from? Is it from her mum?
Just from eating. She eats on the street, she eats in these little stalls, and she trains her palate to make it the best that she can on this floating river here.
Yeah.
All right, what's she putting out there?
So that is the...
So we've got banana blossom there,
Yep.
bean sprout,
Yep.
and then shredded water spinach stems.
Yep.
And throw some vermicelli noodles behind you.
Yep.
So here we just got some hot water, boiled
Yep.
water. Just gonna be a lamb fat.
OK, so she cooks it very, very quickly.
Now in Vietnamese cuisine, the clearer the broth, the better.
Right.
I mean, it looks like it doesn't have much flavour, but if you sip it, and it's just, wow,
Yeah.
very complex.
Zi Hai's trick is to put the dish together in seconds to ensure it retains its Vietnamese crunch.
God, she moves so quickly. Thank you. Wow, that is delicious. And the fragrance of the herbs at the end as well.
Yes.
Lovely. Coriander, the sweet basil.
So texture, balance of flavour, lightness, that's Vietnamese cuisine in a nutshell there for you.
There's no more time for me to practice. Today, I take Mrs. Zi Hai's place, serving her regulars.
She needs to sell 60 to break even, 60 bowls,
Yeah.
80 bowls to make some money.
OK,
So roughly she'll make around $10 a day.
incredible. How much did that go for?
Less than $1.
Less than
Less
$1.
than $1. So we're looking at 50 pence.
Christ.
Shall we get to work?
Yep.
Now, what's amazing about Vietnam is this is how she advertises her dish.
Oh, really? What's
She
she
actually
saying?
sings it out. So she's saying both dishes, but she sings in this melodic tune. It's quite beautiful to listen
Ready.
to. That's what you have to do now. Durian.
Oh, fuck me, 7:30 in the morning. Singing for your breakfast. Hotel Bonville!
I don't think they heard you.
No, Jesus. Hotel Bonville! 60 portions a day minimum.
60. We're going to do 80 today. Let's make it some money.
Hotel Bonville!
It's really
great
good,
effect.
actually. That was really good. Look at them rushing.
Not one portion sold yet, 80 to go! Hotel!
Mrs. Zi Hai spent most of her life working this patch, but I could ruin her reputation in just one morning.
Hotel Bonville?
Bonville. She wants Bonville, man. Bonville.
Bonville, OK, thank God for that
All
customer.
right, back in.
OK.
Back.
Bonville, coming now.
Bonville, all right.
Finally, bean sprouts.
She said a bit more
A
noodles.
bit more. It's obviously a regular of hers. Yeah?
Yeah. She's saying you're doing well, man.
One or two. First one of the day. God, I love
right,
you.
well
Thank you so
done.
much. Hotel Bonville. Jesus. It's incredible the way they work.
There's a lady behind you, she wants...
Jesus. Unreal. Come on. Wake up.
Ngonga. She said it's fantastic.
She's
She
happy?
loves it. She's happy.
This is serious grafting beyond belief. I mean, incredible. We haven't even sold 20 portions yet, and look, just the speed you've got to work at. And being self-contained all into one little spot here. Cooking without moving.
I've never known making soup to be so difficult. Zi's broth is a triumph, and I'd like to do it justice.
Hotel Bonville. There we are. Thank you. No chili. Thank you. What do you think?
Ngon chị? No.
She's very quiet.
I think she's seeing a customer.
Oh, really?
She's going to rush out.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Someone's called her over. Back to work.
Yeah, what about my Bonville? Excuse me. What about my broth? Madam! Madam!
This is hot, hard work, and I only manage to sell a fraction of what Zihai serves up every day.
Please, enjoy. Thank you.
Ăn thử đi chị.
Tell him I'm a chef in the UK and I've never sat still and had to cook in one place for so long.
Không that long. Ở đây bán bún. She finds that quite funny.
Có đi vậy thấy cực không?
She said, do you think it's hard work?
This is beyond hard work. I've been to lots of Vietnamese restaurants in London,
Yep.
and the broths and the soups absolutely fine, but nowhere near as delicious as this.
Yes.
You're an amazing lady.
A few days into my adventure, and I've got a brand new respect for Vietnamese food. V was right. Mastering this cuisine in a week is going to be a tall order.
I'm nervous because I wasn't blasé, but I thought Vietnamese food was similar to Thai, but it's completely different. So I think it's going to be harder to understand than any other country I've ever visited.